especially since that was still on mute. So we're going to test play Myth of Mirka, which just came out today. Check out that artwork. I love it. I love that the little white guys look like they have sad deflated boobs. I've looked at these pictures a lot, and I never noticed some of this stuff.
Yep.
Anyway, we're going to jump into it. This is on Steam right now. You can buy it for $1. I think that's pretty fair. It's a interesting game. Let's see. There it is. Made with Unity.
Going blind.
My audio is loud. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened to the desktop audio. That's okay, though.
Oh, did you press M? Maybe
no,
you muted.
I didn't. I adjusted the audio. That's okay. We'll figure that out later. They can still hear us talking. But that music plays throughout the entire experience. So, oh, there it is. Huh. Interesting.
I think it just stops when you leave Steam. And then you came back to Steam, so...
Oh my gosh. QA man all around. What can I say? It's so loud in my... Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
that doesn't equal my ears. That equals what others hear. Anyway, we can hear it now.
I've heard others say that the volume was loud, though. I should have, I think, lowered the volume, because it is a pretty loud soundtrack to just get exposed to right off the bat. Catchy beat, though. I didn't make it.
As the kids say, it's a whole vibe.
An artist by the name of a composer. I believe his name is Alan Zering. It's in the credits of the game. You can look in the bottom. There's a link to the Unity asset store where you can buy his assets and any of these assets, including these drawings, the book, the candle, all of that. It's all free on the Unity asset store, so check it out.
All right. Without further ado, we're going to hop into the game. Thank you, Mr. Dev Skillian, as they call you.
Follow me on Twitter, all the socials.
Twitter!
Shawn Kilian.
Just Google Shawn Kilian. You'll get
1L.
1L.
Play my other game, The Last Antlion.
And whatever else he comes up with. Okay, thanks. Your private jet crashes during a blizzard. That is the most privileged sentence known to mankind. You survive, but your wife and daughter are missing. They're probably dead. Like they probably died in the blizzard, so it's every man for himself now. You have no cellular signal, and your body is starting to enter hypothermia.
Real optimistic there, you saying that they could be already dead.
I would just assume if I woke up from a crash in a blizzard and I don't hear shrieks of pain or help me or something nearby, I think my automatic instinct would be, they're dead. Let's figure out how I'm not going to be that way. All right, so let's choose. Your options are find family, seek shelter. I think I'm going to seek shelter. I've already given up on my family. You search for shelter, but most of the plane is still on fire, so you can't hide in there. You scan the area, but all you see is pitch black darkness in every direction.
Darkness!
Is this Falcon carrying a cactus carrying like a UFC belt? Is that what that is?
Or is the cactus carrying the falcon?
By the falcon's face, it looks like the cactus is carrying the falcon. Oh, I love it. All right. Anyway, back to business
it's
here.
It's supposed to be representative. The plane represents... the eagle represents the plane. The cactus represents the fact that you can't hide in there. I don't know what the hell the belt represents, but it looked cool, so I put it in there.
I think it's awesome. I sure as heck am not gonna wait in the pitch black darkness in a cold hypothermia place for help, so we're gonna leave the crash site. You decide to leave the crash site. You know what the most infuriating thing is as a lover of choose your own adventure with these things? With the books, you can put your finger in and mark your spot. So if you don't like the ending in the next page, you just go back.
So are you requesting that I patch a bookmark into this, where you get one chance to bookmark an ending?
I love that it's maddening that way.
But if I had to do a second version, would you recommend a bookmark kind of feature? Almost like
Maybe,
you get a place to leave a bookmark, one
like
place.
a save point.
But only one, right? You think about it. If you have a real book, right? Do you have multiple bookmarks in a book? Do people do that? Do you have a book and it's got like 5 or 10 book?
If you're in college.
Weird. Yeah, but if they were just reading like a choose your own adventure, if you were just reading, I think.
Well, maybe you're not as obsessive.
I think everybody
as some
does
people.
I think everybody does the go back, right? Go back to see your decision. So
yeah,
that was tough. I didn't know if I wanted to implement the ability that when you died, you just go back to your previous choice, or do you just start over?
I think this is a good start. You decide to leave the crash site to search for help. You wander. I'm a good reader. For what seems like hours until you come across a small cabin in the middle of the woods. Romantic. Knock on the door, look in the window. Well, I don't like looking in windows because I'm afraid of what I'm gonna see, so we'll knock on the door. That's terrifying. You knock on the cabin door. Moments later, you hear footsteps creaking on the wooden floor of the house. I don't know what that was. An old woman opens the door. Oh dear, you must be freezing. Come in. Enter cabin, kill woman.
Some drastic choices.
That is like, wow. That escalated pretty quickly. We're gonna just enter the cabin. Do I want to kill a woman? Do I feel like a murderer today? I'm blue. She's red. Like, I think she's the murderer, but we're gonna enter. You enter the cabin and tell her about the plane crash. She radios for emergency support. The military will begin searching at first light. She offers you hot soup, a shower, and a bed. I see no problems here. Find family. Eat, shower, sleep. Eat, shower, sleep. You eat the hot stew and take a hot shower. As you enter the bedroom, you notice a hairy yeti sitting on the bed. That's not nice to say about the old lady.
It's not.
I'm kidding.
Jeez,
I'm kidding.
I get what you're
It
saying.
smiles and says, "This is for Mother." So we died. Let's give it a try again. Let's find our family. Maybe they're hanging on by a thread somewhere. I mean, you know, the 127-hour movie where the guy cuts off his arm on his rock, and this made a lot more sense in my head than it did before it came out of my mouth. You shout into the blizzard for your family, but nobody responds. You notice footprints in the snow leading towards the cold darkness. Follow the footprints, wait for help. I don't like waiting.
Before we leave, shout out to all my enchanters out there, original EverQuest OGs. You see this at the top here, top right, that eye. Anybody who played EverQuest, we all know something that looks like that droopy eye. It's kind of like you're almost going to sleep. That's the eye of the enchanter, because the enchanter lulls you, they mesmerize you, they put you to sleep, they control you. Rant over.
Also looks like that Pokemon. But I like Enchanter better.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the Pokemon's name. So.
Also, another little Easter egg hint here, little tidbit about the game itself.
A little
this
tickle.
vertical looking stripe thing in the center of the screen. I don't even know what to call it.
That's a Wonka bar.
I wanted to make...
It's the golden ticket.
It's the golden ticket. I wanted to make it the actual buttons you're clicking. It was going to be horizontal, and these would be the buttons. It looked kind of cool, but kind of looked very strange, and I was worried that it would just be, like, too weird. It sounds cool in theory. Anyway, that's why you have these kind of boring plain buttons. I'm not the greatest UX person.
I am vibing with this music.
Oh, it's on? Good.
Yeah. See, this is my desktop audio, so
and
that's
you can
the
post
game.
this to YouTube, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Because I want to post it on my pages when it's done.
I will. You follow the footprints through the snow, and it leads you to a small cave in the side of a nearby mountain with an alien guard.
It's funny how many people have made comments about this.
I like it though. I
Yeah.
love all the artwork. Enter cave or yell into cave. We're gonna yell. I wish there was a yodel. Could use a good yodel here.
Let me patch it real quick. Emergency patch, yodel into cave.
Yodel into cave. You yell, "Hello!" into the cave. You are shocked to hear an old woman's echoey voice respond, "Henry!" The old woman emerges and kindly offers to take you back to her cabin. Yell for Henry. Go with her. Yell for Henry. No, we're gonna go with her because why not? We just died almost in a plane crash in a blizzard. But we survived, so why not take another chance? Go with the creepy old lady. You enter the cabin and tell her about the... Oh my goodness. I've seen this one before. Anyway, do we find the family? Do we eat, shower, sleep? I think we'll do find family since last time we did this one and that's when we died. So yeah, it's good. Oh man. You eat some soup and head out to search for your family. It's not long before you find a cave with a large, hairy creature sleeping on the ground. Killed creature, run away. Let's run away. I don't like hairy creatures. You run back to the cabin and report your findings to the old woman. She stares at you for a minute before pulling out her rifle and ordering you to sit down. This escalates very quickly. Come on out, Henry. Sit or blind her. What are you gonna blind her with? Huh. Maybe this little thing will explode and blind her. Okay, we're gonna sit. You sit down obediently. What did they call that? A like simp or something?
Gotta ask someone younger. I've heard the term. I don't know its exact definition, but yes, I think it's something like that. Subordinate.
All right, so the bedroom door slowly creaks open as a 7-foot-tall, hairy beast named Henry emerges. If you would have put Henry and emerges on the same line, you could have just been like, that's his last name. Henry emerges.
Henri.
Henri.
I should have spelled it like Henri. Like H-O-N.
The H-O-R-N.
Henri.
Henri.
It's Henri with a silent H. He's Henri.
Isn't... Yeah. It's almost like ornery. Ornery. Anyway, what are we doing here?
Making executive decisions.
These are the decisions of a lifetime. Run, hold woman hostage. Well, we're gonna run. You run back to the crash site, but Henri follows. Shockingly, a small titanium box sits where the plane once stood. Henri shouts, "Do not open the box. Follow me." I didn't know the big hairy ape could talk, so Let's go, Henri. You follow Henry to the secret military base. He hands you a blue super soldier potion, wishes you luck, and disappears into the wilderness. That is a fantastic looking pill. Potion.
Delicious.
Is that the potion someone pees into your mouth or something? Okay, sorry. I got X-rated. Drink blue potion. You drink a blue potion and turn into a super soldier. You let out a ferocious war cry, revealing a secret entrance. 2 super soldiers appear and command you to follow them. Aight, let's go, homies. You agree to follow the super soldiers into the secret base. They interrogate you about the escaped super soldier Henry. Do you know where he is? Hell yeah.
Just rat on Henry, your pal who got you here to help you find your family, and you're like,
you know what? All the CEOs of the world are all narcissists. You gotta be a jerk to get to the top sometimes.
Does that explain this page we're on?
Let's see. You tell the super soldiers that Henry is living in a small cabin in the middle of the woods with an old woman. They tell you she is no ordinary woman. She is a witch, known as the Mother of Mirka. Hang the witch, burn the witch. Well, I feel like hanging's gonna be quieter. You know, if we burn her, then you have to hear the shrieks and stuff, and then they haunt your dreams, and you start to feel like a bad person. We don't want that. We just want to off. Achievement unlocked. You led a legion of super soldiers to Henry's cabin. A witch can be seen cackling high in the sky. She shouts, Densissima Silva. You and all of the soldiers turn into trees. The end.
One of the many
one of the 22 potential ends.
Dos, baby.
Dos. Wish we knew how to say that in Spanish, because it might sound a little better than dos. Anyway, let's go to da 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 da. Sorry, that was probably loud. This is your dev, Shawn Kilian. Check it out, ShawnKilian.com.
I'd also like to go to the Steam page for the store to point something out.
Aye, Captain. So let's go to the store page.
Now, if we scroll down to the bottom, this is the only place Steam lets me do this, by the way. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. They don't let you post links anywhere, but if you look down here in the legal, that's where I'm allowed to post this type of stuff. You can see it says that I created the game with Unity. I used the Playmaker visual scripting tool. It also gives credit to the Steamworks, the Heathen Steamworks tool that I use to integrate the achievements. And then there are the 3, this is the important part, the 3 other people whose assets I used for the game. So we've got art by Math Art Code, music by Alan Zering, and 3D models by Vergus. I've never met these people, but their assets are right there. There's the links. You can download them from the asset store, especially those drawings. What fantastic drawings. Without those drawings, Myth of Mirka is not Myth of Mirka. So
heck yeah.
Definitely huge shout out to Math Art Code.
I loved all the art as much as it's fun to make
How many
jokes.
achievements did you get? 10 out of 22?
I got 10 out of 22. I still haven't even gone through the whole thing, and I have seen it since its inception. So.
Well, nice work.
Thank you.
Thanks for playing.
Pretty proud of just giving Henry away. All right, that wraps it up.